The White House now says it supports the direction the sanctions bill is headed, but won't weigh in conclusively until it's finalized. But the message yesterday from the president's communications team was muddled. New communications director, that's Anthony Scaramucci, says he, quote, hopes to create a more positive mojo with the press. But a stumble during his debut shows the challenge that Scaramucci faces. Margaret Brennan is at the White House with the latest on this. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning. Well, President Trump believes he has a communications problem and not a political one. He wants his new staff to change the focus away from his stalled attempt to overhaul health care, his dismal approval ratings, and that ongoing Russia probe.
We're going to work very hard to change the culture.
President Trump's new communications director says he has one goal.
We're going to focus and refine the messaging from the White House.
But Scaramucci muddled the message when he confirmed the president is exploring the, quote, complete power to pardon anyone swept up in the Russia investigation.
I'm in the Oval Office with the president last week. We're talking about that. He says he brought that up. He says, but he doesn't have to be pardoned. There's nobody around him that has to be pardoned.
Those comments directly contradict statements from the president's personal lawyer.
Pardons have not been discussed, and pardons are not on the table.
Mr. Trump personally chose Scaramucci, a former TV commentator and Wall Street investor, to reshape his media image and cut down on damaging leaks from his own staff.
We're as strong as our weakest leak. So if you guys want to keep leaking, why don't you guys all get together and make a decision as a team that you're going to stop leaking. But if you're going to keep leaking, I'm going to fire everybody.
Scaramucci's sudden ascent was a surprise. He did not initially support candidate Trump.
He's a hack politician.
Even campaigning against him in this 2015 Fox News interview.
The politicians don't want to go at Trump because he's got a big mouth.
He apologized for those words Friday from the White House podium.
Mr. President, if you're listening, I personally apologize.
While President Trump is confident that Scaramucci will be an effective advocate, his appointment led Press Secretary Sean Spicer to resign.
I'm leaving it in capable hands with both Anthony and Sarah Sanders.
They both publicly claimed there were no hard feelings.
And I love the guy, and I wish him well, and I hope he goes on to make a tremendous amount of money.
Now, Sarah Huckabee Sanders will be replacing Sean Spicer at the podium as the new White House press secretary. And, Jeff, we will be hearing from President Trump later today when he is scheduled to talk about his latest attempt to overhaul health care.
Margaret Brennan, thank you very much.